Your products are ridiculously expensive. We might have no choice but to terminate our $3 million contract. I mean, we don't mind reconsidering if you're willing to show your sincerity.
Let's go ahead and terminate our contract then. We will conduct business elsewhere.
Wait, hold on!
Trouble Busters!
This anime is going to be the best out of this season! My name is Melanie. I'm a sales rep on my way to visit one of our VIP clients to discuss a large contract. The most important thing about interacting with clients is always having a smile and a can-do attitude. I just recharged my energy with a parfait and off I go. However...
That's so expensive! The contract fee is a lot more expensive than it was last time. Why is it so expensive? This is insane!
It's because of the price surge. We can't help but purchase our raw materials for a higher price.
Does that have anything to do with raising the contract fees?
When there's a rise in the raw material prices, we'd have no choice but to reconsider our contract fees.
Oh, I don't understand this at all. It used to be a $2.7 million contract. This is fraud.
Look, we don't have much choice. This contract fee is the lowest we could set it at.
10 years!
Yes?
We've been conducting business with you guys for the last 10 years. Don't you have a sense of sincerity?
This price is the most sincere price we can come up with for you guys.
Will you cut down the price for us even more?
Cut down the price?
Your products are ridiculously expensive. We might have no choice but to terminate our $3 million contract. I mean, we don't mind reconsidering if you're willing to show your sincerity. You might as well deal with us for half the price.
That's ridiculous.
What a shame to lose a business partner we've been working with for the last 10 years.
But half the price isn't something that would be possible.
In that case, we might as well terminate the contract. Are you sure that's the route we want to take?
Ugh. We've been fulfilling their ridiculous demands up until now only because they've been conducting business with us for the last 10 years. But I can't tolerate how he's giving us trouble during a challenging price surge for both our ends. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters!
So, what are you gonna do about this, huh? We don't need to insist on conducting business with you.
Let's go ahead and terminate our contract then.
Huh? Wait, what? Do you realize that this is a $3 million contract? Your company is gonna be in huge trouble if you lose this contract, right?
Don't worry, we will conduct business elsewhere.
Wait, hold on!
Thank you for calling Trubus LLC. This is Melanie speaking.
Hey, it's me, Harold!
Yes, how may I help you?
We don't mind giving you a special deal to sign that $3 million contract out of mercy.
No, thank you. Thank you for calling Trubus LLC.
It's Harold. We don't mind signing that $3 million contract.
Unsign it.
Melanie!
Wow, he actually showed up.
Why won't you reinstate the contract when we're willing to sign it?
Weren't you the one who wanted to terminate the contract to begin with?
Who cares? We're willing to sign it now.
And we're telling you that we don't need you to.
What's the problem? Are you in the terrible twos?
I'm 30.
You should be more than happy to reinstate a $3 million contract with us. Am I right?
Let me guess.
What is it?
Did all other vendors refuse to sign a contract with your company?
No, that's not true.
In that case, why don't you take that contract to another company instead?
We get to conduct business with whoever we want.
Well, you might be right about that, but we've already informed you that we don't need you to renew the contract.
That's so selfish of you.
How so?
Why can't you just proceed with it when we're willing to compromise? I guess we really need to think about that $3 million contract.
How many times do I have to repeat myself that we don't need you to? Seeing that you're insisting on renewing our contract, I'm sure all the other companies declined business with you and you have no choice but to continue business with us.
I said that's not true.
You can't hide it from me. I already know what's going on.
Huh?
Company A even prohibits you from being on their premises. Company B also informed you that they're no longer renewing their contract with your company, and Company C...
What a damaging rumor! Don't tell me you decided to terminate your contract with us after hearing those rumors!
No, once again, you were the one who said that you wanted to terminate our contract. Regardless of all those rumors, our company had been discussing among ourselves on whether we continue our contract with your company or not.
Oh, why is that? We're such a large and renowned company. To add, we've been conducting business with your company for the last 10 years.
Yes, and that's the exact cause of it.
What?
Regardless of the size of the company, in normal circumstances, contracts should favor both parties neutrally and equally, right? But you've always acted arrogantly as if your company stands on a higher ground. We've been looking the other way only for the sake of the last 10 years of business. But you've been making ridiculous demands despite the declining economy. We decided that we can't tolerate your behavior any longer.
Why would you say that? We already told you that we're willing to sign it for $3 million.
Do you realize that I've been repeating myself leading up to this point?
I mean...
This conversation seems to be an endless repetition of what's being said, and to add, you showed up without even booking an appointment. On other occasions, you shamelessly made us wait for over 2 hours past our appointment time, too. To add, you've never even accepted the business card that I've tried giving you, too.
Of course not. We're the buyers of your products.
In that case, you're always acting so arrogantly whenever I visit your office. Why is that?
That's because we stand on higher ground, so I get to act the way I want.
Greeting someone is a basic interaction between two parties, and there's no such thing as a higher or lower ground. Harold, you must be severely misunderstanding something.
Shut up! You're younger than me. You don't get to talk to me like that. Look, we're telling you that we're willing to take the $3 million worth of extra inventory off your burden. All you need to do is stop complaining and sign the contract so you can send us your products.
And I already declined that offer.
Are you sure about this? You're going to cause a $3 million loss for the extra inventory to your company just for the sake of your anger.
You're still misunderstanding, are you?
What?
We don't have any extra inventory at our company at this time.
What? That can't be possible.
Fortunately, a lot of other companies value our product because of its low cost and high quality. The day after you decided to terminate your contract with us, we already found a new business partner.
You're kidding!
You can't see the forest for the trees. The company that provides you the best products was already in contract with you. Therefore, we've been able to ship out all of the inventory that we initially planned on shipping out to you to another company. All of them. You can't unspill the milk at this point.
We've been your business partner for the last 10 years! How could you prioritize a new client over us like this? This is betrayal!
Let me remind you that you betrayed us first. Harold, if only you didn't act so ridiculously, we were initially willing to renew our contract and ship out our inventory to you.
You just want to blame me badly, do you? Fine, I'll bring this to our upper management. Are you sure you want to do this?
We don't mind if that's what you want, but if you do that, you're likely going to dig yourself a deeper hole. Are you sure you want to do that?
It's too late for you to beg me not to do so. You're going to regret betraying a large company like us. So, Harold told me all that happened. I need you to give me a detailed explanation about this matter so I can understand what's going on. I'm sorry, but Melanie, will you?
Of course, there are a lot of things I'd like to say about this matter, but let me cut straight to the point. This contract has been terminated as Mr. Harold informed us that he'd like to terminate the contract one-sidedly.
What?
He would know the truth for himself more than anyone else. I suggest you ask Mr. Harold about any additional details.
Hey, Harold. Yes? This is completely different from what you told me earlier. I'm so sorry. Do you recall what you said to me over the phone? You said that Ms. Melanie decided to terminate their contract with us one-sidedly. You sounded so confident, too. I trusted your words, and that was why I decided to drop everything else that I was doing to be here to support you. How could you? I thought you wouldn't show up if I told you the truth. Of course not!
Mr. Talbot, I might as well inform you, since you're here, that Mr. Harold hasn't been on time for a single meeting ever since he's been assigned to be our point of contact.
What do you mean by that?
He would regularly show up late for our meetings. He would oftentimes make ridiculous demands on the day of the contract renewal. To add, he believes that I go by my first and middle names, Mel Annie, up to the state.
What? You can't be serious about all of this. She never gave me her business card.
Yes, business cards are very important.
What do you say, Mr. Talbot? Do you realize that's the truth at this point? Of course, this is completely my poor management, but then our company would be in deep trouble if your company decides to terminate our contract. I'll make sure I talk to Harold about this, so please, is there any way we would be able to reinstate our contract?
Excuse me?
What? The largest electronics company in our nation is here. May I ask what's going on? Why is someone from such a large company here? It's because they're our new client. What?
I'm here with the new contract that we're about to proceed with. We look forward to a long-lasting relationship with your company. Oh, thank you so much. We look forward to working with you too.
Hold on a second.
Yes?
Why have you already signed a new contract with another company?
Of course, we don't plan on keeping the extra inventory on hand.
But you would have made $3 million if you reinstated your contract with us. You should have.
They signed this contract with us for $5 million.
What? $5 million?
Oh, we're very grateful for this opportunity. It's all because we value the quality of your product. It's worth the business.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Hold on a second.
What?
What about whether you're reinstating our contract?
Absolutely not happening.
Oh, no! Calm down, Harold. Our upper management hasn't discovered this yet. We need to calm down and come up with a solution.
Not happening either.
What?
This cancellation happened after we were all done manufacturing our products for your company. Per our contract terms, we will be holding you liable for the damages that you caused our business.
Does that mean? You upper management will be made aware of this. Oh, no! Hello, Kenny. This is regarding the $3 million contract. He's calling someone. Mr. Talbot, who's Kenny? You idiot! That's our CEO! This is bad. This is really bad. Miss Melanie?
What is it?
Would you please make another batch of your products so you could sell it to us for $3 million? You could perhaps pretend that this was a mishandling on your end.
Harold.
Yes?
Harold, you're done.
Oh, no! What do we do, Harold? Our CEO is about to discover all that's happening. Don't we have any other company that can subcontract with us? Every potential company had already declined business with us because of your terrible demeanor. We don't have a solution to this problem then. All because of you. Ms. Melanie.
What do you want from me now?
I'll go ahead and unassign Harold to be your point of contact, and I'll be happy to personally assist you moving forward.
Mr. Talbot?
Yes?
You might as well take a full swing batting on your bottom.
No!
No matter what you say or do, we will never reinstate our contract with your company.
How could you say that knowing the situation we're in? How dare you?
What did you just say?
Your company has grown only thanks to the business that we've been conducting with you. You're paying an insult for a favor.
Not at all. Our company has grown only thanks to the hard effort of each and every one of our associates. Besides, we've paid you back the favor for favor with the highest interest included. Haven't you realized the fact that we've never raised our contract renewal fees with your company until this time around, even after our company had grown so rapidly?
Now that you mention...
To add, even though we've had many other companies approaching to conduct business with us, we've been kindly declining those opportunities to prioritize your company, only for the long-term relationship that we've been having for all these years. All because you have been conducting business with us for the last 10 years. And the way you've treated us this time completely crossed the line. That's right. Our company's been able to finally conduct business with them after approaching them for the last 3 years. Your company may be taking a huge loss, but for our company, this is a huge gain.
This isn't fair! We were the first ones conducting business with them! You can't be stealing this business from us!
If that's how you feel, why don't you go ahead and offer them a higher price than the $5 million that we're offering?
We can't afford that!
I bet. You ended up dumping a raw diamond stone without even realizing the true value of it.
Shut up! Harold, this is all your fault. I have nothing to do with this. I don't know anything about it. What are you even talking about? You're my boss and you're responsible for this. Besides, this is all your fault for making me handle everything on my own. You're responsible for this entire incident. You better take responsibility for your own actions. I have nothing to do with this. What? How dare you run from your responsibilities as my supervisor?
You're both equally guilty. Jerks will still be jerks, no matter how many of them you put together.
Hello, this is Talbot speaking. What? An emergency meeting right now? What meeting are you talking about? Right now? Me and Harold? What? Me too? Could this be about the $3 million contract? Wait, are you saying that we received more complaints from other companies? No, hold on, sir. Harold is the culprit of this whole incident, and I have nothing. No! I know that meeting is a trial against us. I don't want to go. No way! How did this ever happen? I still have 23 years worth of mortgage to pay for my house. I have to pay for my life insurance and my car insurance. I planned on getting married to my girlfriend after bragging that I make great income as a sales rep. But it sounds like I'm gonna have to talk to my recruiter. This is over. All over. This is all your fault, Melanie. You knew this would have happened and you should have told me.
No, I'm not your mother. Besides, you should probably retrain yourself to understand what it's like to be a grown adult.
Shut up! How dare you! Why are we the ones taking the hit?
You should learn how to be even slightly remorseful. You need to realize how important it is to maintain a respectful relationship, especially with those you interact closely around you. You completely disrespected us this time, and you still haven't even apologized a single time. This is the beginning of an end. I hope you regret this as you reflect back on what you've done to get yourself in this situation. Once Mr. Talbot and Mr. Harold were back in their office, all the board members were waiting to start the meeting. The two of them were found responsible for causing the company to pause all manufacturing processes at their factories for several days. Mr. Talbot took a pay cut, but Mr. Harold ended up losing his job. Needless to say, his engagement with his fiancée was off the moment she discovered that he was now unemployed. I sometimes see him walk into the recruiting agency. As for me, Miss Carly, the point of contact for the new company that we recently signed our contract, has been extremely easy to work with. I also discovered that she likes anime just as I do, so we've become friends and we enjoy each other's company during the weekends. Troublebusters!